For the second part of this question, I have to find the perimeter. Notice how they've used the word perimeter for this question and not circumference. That is because they only ask you to find the circumference if you have an entire circle like this. But if you have a straight line in there, so here I have a straight line for the radius there and a straight line for the radius here, they'll ask for perimeter. Now perimeter means all the line on the outside, so this line, and that curve. Now this line we know is 8 and this line is also 8 because it's also a radius. The challenge is this line. Now since this is a quarter of a circle, I'm using the formula for circumference of a circle, which is pi times d. Here the diameter is going to be twice the radius, so if the radius is 8, the diameter is 16. So I'm going to have 16 pi, but that will give me an entire circle, and I only have a quarter of a circle. So I'm going to have 16 pi, and then I do 16 pi divided by 4, because I only want a quarter. That will give me 4 pi. Now this only gives me the curve. So the curve is 4 pi, but for the entire perimeter, I'm going to add up 4 pi plus 8 again. So for the perimeter, I'm going to have 4 pi plus 16 centimeters. Now for the next question, I have a semicircle and I want to find the perimeter of this semicircle. So for perimeter, that means all the lines on the outside. So I've got this curve and that line. That line is 10. The challenge is this curve. This is half of a circle, so I use the formula for a circle, and the formula to find the circumference of a circle is pi times d. Here the diameter is 10, so I'm going to do pi times 10. That will give me 10 pi. But this is for an entire circle and I only have half a circle, so I divide by 2. That will give me 5 pi. And that is just this curve, but I also need to add this straight line. So my final answer is going to be 5 pi plus 10 centimeters.